What's good, people? What's good in the hood? What's really good? What's really good? Yeah, what's good, man? I made that video with the shit with Poe and all that the other day, man, and all. That's my first video and all that. And I was just expected to hear a lot of nonsense, a lot of dumbass little remarks. So I guess at the end of the day, my man was telling me and shit, when you sign up for this YouTube shit, you gotta basically have a excuse me, a thick skin, because there's a lot of nonsense. There's a lot of people talking dumb shit, try to discourage you or whatever. But I just come to realize that a lot of these niggas is just bored and they just broke and they don't got nothing else to motherfucking do but try to discourage the next dude from trying to do something. You know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to let y'all know, man. And I do this shit. I'm not trying to, that's not gonna be my platform. I ain't trying to shit on and come back and talk about the next motherfucker for views and all that. My content is gonna be strictly shit that I done did or seen up close and personal through personal experience and shit like that, man. I'm gonna try to have some unique content, man. I ain't trying to, be like the rest of these cats, man, because it's corny after a while. You know what I'm saying? Everybody basically talking about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is to have some content so that my whole purpose actually is to have some content that's gonna help some of these young cats make good decisions and good choices, because history don't do nothing but repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the shit that we did yesterday is gonna come back around. You know what I mean? To somebody else or whatever. So yeah, man. Basically, I'm gonna tell y'all this story and shit. A couple stories, I guess, tonight and shit about the times and shit. When I was up and coming and shit, young dude and shit. I had these cats. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be down so bad. These niggas had me in a real bad situation. I was out in D.C. Niggas took me. I was in New York all my life. You know what I'm saying? Harlem, whatever. Shout out to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? But niggas start going out to D.C. and these different places trying to get money. And I was seeing some dudes that was coming back successful, and I was seeing a lot of dudes coming back with the motherfucking wooden tuxedo on. Oh my God, real talk. I remember my man, God bless his soul, man, and I'm just realizing who Shorty was talking about in his book, man. My man Daddy, man. That's my dog, my nigga from Harlem, man. My man Edwin Bracero, man. Damn, man. Miss Daddy, man. Daddy was a good dude, man. And anyway, yeah, he was down there and shit. Everybody, my whole, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas I knew was down there, but they sent Daddy back. I don't know if it was some New York niggas that got him or some. I heard so much different rumors or whatever, but that's either here nor there, man. That shit was just dangerous down there, and I knew it. And for a New York nigga, you had to be real low key. I was down there with one of my best friends from high school. You know what I'm saying? We was down there. I was down there with a few different cats. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was straight dangerous, man. And for the love of money, a motherfucker, certain people that just take risks. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about that shit now, and I think about how a motherfucker just was putting his neck out on the line for a couple dollars, God was just on my side. That's the only way I can describe and just tell you how I made it out of that shit. Cause I was in some situations down there. It was like, yo, and just like I said, just to put myself out there, just to impress. Cause I was always down there with somebody else. When you young, these OGs, they take you out of town and all that shit. My whole thing was always, yo, I'm gonna find my own way. I'm gonna find my own. That's how I always found the spiz out of tears. You know what I'm saying? Cause somebody else took me, and before you know it, you know what I'm saying, I found a chick. You know what I'm saying? I either brought my mans and there was somebody else with me. You know what I'm saying? I bring a nigga that I knew was gonna get a chick. And once you get a chick, we in there. Next Saturday, we calling up 4 or 5 niggas. Yo, bring your shit, B. We got the crib. Because you can't, one thing you got to remember about them out of town spots, you cannot fuck with them hotels, B. Them hotels, major motherfucking trap off. Major trap off, B. Because they don't need a warrant to come up in the hotel, B. You know, they got to go through a little shit. Like, you know, when it comes to a crib, you got to be, you know what I'm saying, really getting your twirl on out the crib, traffic and all that old shit. First night, I done seen niggas hotel first night get smashed. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never really fuck with no tellies. That wasn't my thing. I almost got smashed out in me and my man in fucking Savannah, Georgia one time. That's a whole nother story. Wait till I tell you all about that one. Whoo. 2 black maids too, boy. Found the motherfucking. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, about that DC shit. That shit was dangerous, straight dangerous, man. Then a lot of them niggas, you know, at the time they was smoking. A lot of them, the hustler niggas, they was smoking dust, calling it Love Boat and all that. You know what I'm saying? That was like they drug of choice, dust. You know, a nigga smoked dust in the city, you was just a dust head. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas out there, that was just their thing. You know what I'm saying? So that right there told me something about them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they minds wasn't right, man. Them DC niggas. Then, like I said, man, you know, it ain't too many places that I ever been, and I've been quite a few places. You know what I'm saying, with that bomb. You know what I'm saying, and New York motherfuckers, man. Anywhere you go, you better know somebody. That's for sure. That's for sure. You better know somebody. You better act like you know, nigga. Because they don't like New York niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't know how it is now, but back then, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same way. It's probably worse, but you know, I heard, you know, some of them cats talk about, yo, New York nigga responsible for my man's death. Woo, woo, woo. You know, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And they just had this like deep, this hatred. You know, and oh, come on, then you know, the New York niggas is smashing the chicks. You know, that's gonna cause universal beef anywhere you go in each state. And that's always what it is, them chicks. They be real curious. New York, nigga, they want to know all this and all that. Want to act like they from New York. They want to know about the clothes. They want to know about this. They jocking you because you know, you look a certain way. You dress a certain way. Bitch used to tell me, she used to say that word again. Country chick. She said, oh, I like the way he talk. He talks so proper. Proper. Anyway, that DC shit, man, something else, man. And like I said, I was a young nigga at the time, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I knew better, but like I said, I always had heart. You dig what I'm saying? And the niggas that I was with, I felt comfortable, so to speak, around these cats. You know what I'm saying? I was down there with some dudes. You know what I'm saying? At one time and shit, my cousin and shit. Shout out to this nigga. He just came home. He just did a 30 piece. You know what I'm saying? And back then it was some niggas, he was some pretty boy nigga, he was holding him down. So when the nigga got out, he was like, you know, he knew my cousin still had about 20 to do. So he was like, yo, whatever, you know, your family, whatever, you know, anything I can do, you know what I'm saying? So my cousin, you know, he called me up like, yo, my man, I want you to link up with him. He out in DC getting it, and that's all I needed to hear. And then he was co-signing it. You know, I know my cousin is thorough. He co-signing it. So I'm like, oh, all right. So boom. First impressions mean a lot. Call this nigga, finally got in contact with him when he got up to town, maybe a week or two after. You know what I'm saying? We hooked it up. Never get in contact with him. He was getting money. You know what I'm saying? So he finally came through. Hot summer night one night. He comes through my block, comes uptown. He's in the motherfucking. All I hear is Luther, some Luther shit playing. He pulls up in the block with the motherfucking 560, with the black shit, with the black seats, with the white piping, with the silver bees on them. You know what I'm saying? Brand new for that year. This was like 88, 89. You know what I'm saying? So whatever year it was, that's what year the car was. You dig what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? My man was just a fly nigga. I ain't even gonna say his name because I know I believe he's down right now and shit. But he's just a fly nigga, man, and I was very impressed by him. He was an OG and shit, you know, back then. I was, you know, young and shit, and this nigga whole style, he was just a fly nigga, man. He was just a real, what you call a trendsetter. I see this nigga, he used to jump out the bins with a motherfucking Remember niggas used to rock the MCM suits. He used to go on 3rd Avenue and buy the fake joints and throw the fake MCM with the motherfucking old school Lecoq sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Walk down the street like that PZ head nigga looking like a semi like a you know what I'm saying? And go back around the corner and come back through. He in the motherfucking $100,000 joint. You know what I'm saying? He liked to do shit like that for some reason, but he always stayed up in Dapper Dan's and shit like. But he liked it to just play that semi bum roll sometimes. I don't know. It was like one of his things that he just liked to do. You know what I'm saying? And he'd pull up on a chick and bummed out and all that, and hoping the chick act foolish, and then he come back around the block like like yeah, bitch, you had your opportunity, you fucked that up. Anyway, I down there with these niggas and shit, and they was already established. He came through the block. I was automatically impressed when I seen the Benz and all that. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? And he put me on with his man, his right hand man. Next thing I know, these niggas got me. You know what I'm saying? And just out of sheer wanting to be down, you know what I'm saying? His man had the white joint, the white motherfucking MB with the white BBs on it and all that. Very impressive, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't nowhere near that level at that time, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I goes down there with these niggas and shit, and they got they shit. First off, the nigga had me, you know what I'm saying, just trying to impress this nigga, jumps off the motherfucking Greyhound for this nigga like this, give me the bag. He had like a, you know what I'm saying, he had the whole motherfucking jump off in there, the whole motherfucking, and I never forget that day because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I had the sweat. I wasn't even dressed appropriately. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I made a move like that, I had a shirt and tie on. Wall Street Journal. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, boom. I had the motherfucking sweatpants on. One leg up like LL Cool J. Some Uptowns on, which a lot of cops now refer to as felony shoes. I don't even wear them shits no more. Soon as I heard that, I said, I ain't had on a pair of Uptown since. Nigga said, yeah, he had on some felony shoes. That's why I started following him. I heard a cop tell another cop that one day. And when I looked down, they was talking about some Uptowns the nigga had on. Said, I was like, felony shoes? What the fuck? Anyway, I had on some Uptowns. I had on some sweatpants. I remember what I had. I had the Gilligan's Island. Put it this way, I was looking thug the fuck out. I wasn't looking professional at all. Talking about, let me get that, just to impress these niggas. And I always said to myself, what would have and look, I get off the motherfucking jump off, and there's two big fat black DC cops there just standing there like this. But they must have looked at me and said, nah, this nigga, I ain't gonna fuck. He can't be this stupid. And that was actually the gimmick. They probably said, nah, this nigga ain't got nothing. Look how he getting off the bus, looking all crazy, and walk right past them like, hey, officers, hi. And I spoke to them niggas like, hey, how you doing? With a big black cheap duffel bag with like 3 shirts in it and a pair of old jeans and a pair of old sneakers and a brick. This is the type of shit that OGs do to you. You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't be understand. Niggas be wanting to get there. Now, if I would have got smashed, I might have still been sitting up in that mall. You know what I'm saying? But God was always on my side, like I said. So, anyways, we go down there. I'm down there with these niggas now. And I'm very impressed with shit I'm seeing. Crib, they got me in a night. Low night, 16, 17 stacks. They was crying one night. It was like a Sunday and it was slow. They made like, I think, 12 stacks, and they was like they was semi-sad or some shit. Like, damn, man, we only made 12 stacks today. Like, I'm looking at these niggas like this, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but working halves. It was crazy because it was like, the way these niggas had it set up. It's like, yo, the fiends get 2 working halves. They fuck up 1 working half. They fuck up a little bit of money. They get like 10 joints at a time, but no matter how many joints they rock, 2 working halves. The whole day is they pay $100, right? Because if a fat working half, you can make $1.50, so they can make like that's how they used to get their hustle on. But anyway, they bring some short shit back after they get hit. That's 1 working half. Take this other pack, bring some short shit back off of that. 2 working halves. Bring some short shit back. 3 strikes you out. Ass whipping. Bing bong bing bing bong bing. Yeah, that's how.